Welcome friends, this is your Vairava Palanichamy. We have been talking about the competitive exam strategies, success strategies. Today's topic is, writing model exams. Now problem is most of the students, they think that, okay, writing model exam is not needed. Then you can just go and write the exam. It's not so. The competition is so high, one has to test yourself whether you fit or not. Now there are two things. Number one, in the preliminary stage, you have to write an examination, any examination, whether it's a IIT or NEET examination or civil services or state services. So there is an examination with a multiple choice and there is a written examination. Where there is a examination with multiple choice, there is a examination, normally exam conducted in chapter wise, then subject wise and grand test. So there is a chapter wise means it's like maybe around 30 to 40 pages in a particular subject, even every line by line you have to really read it and you will be writing examination. This will give an idea when you write an examination. So two things. One is it will tell you where you stand. Second, it will tell you what are the mistakes and where are the areas you have to really improve. Now, most of the students, whenever there is an exam announced in the coaching institute or in somewhere, they feel no need, it's a model test only, why should I write? So most of them funk the class and they don't even write the class exam and they stay back and tell their friends, okay, you collect the paper, I will do it at home. No. In a real exam atmosphere, you have to sit in examination and then when you write, the time frame, how you think about it, how you write it, how you finish it, all matters. But it's like whether you will be able to do it at home or same type of atmosphere, it won't be there. There will be a disturbance, there will be a problem, all these things will come. Now this is for multiple choice question. The multiple choice question in practice, we say people because there are two things. Many advantages. One is you yourself know where you stand, but then where you have to go. And you also find out your standard among your own batchmates or fellows in a class. Now thing is that there are competition in a state level, small examination, for example, something in a particular state, it is state level. If it is all India level, it's like there are so many people without your knowledge that are competing. So what is your standard? You have to find out your standard. So this is the other part. And third and very important, time management. Whether you will be able to really finish the examination on time. And fourth, very, very important, people tend to mistake the multiple choice questions properly. They don't do it in a way it's being done. So what are type of examination mistake they do? It's like mental mistake. So they will think C answer, they will put it in B. So first mistake. There is another mistake because it's a negative scenario. Normally we answer the known questions and answer first. First question you know, second question you know, third you don't know. Like that you go. Particular stage, maybe around 30th question you have seen it's right. But what you do, you write the answer in the 31st question. So what happened? These type of mental mistakes and very simple mistake, this will land you in trouble. Now in a very huge competition, even 0.1 mark is matter. See, here we lose it for any examination. For NEET, you lose 4 marks. And if you gain it is 4 mark, otherwise negative mark one added and 4 plus 1, 5 mark gone. But if you answer it is right, it's 4 mark. Now, the same thing when you go to any other competitive exam or 1/3 or 1/4, that negative mark you lose and then negative mark also you lose. So this is the real problem you should really do a practice. That's what we say practice makes perfection and that's part. The second part, the written examination for the main examination, where it's like descriptive question comes. When the descriptive question comes, most of them they feel again same thing, whether they will be able to finish it on time. Number one, you will be writing questions, maybe around 20 questions being asked in an examination for 3 hours. So you will be able to do it on time or not? Again, it's a problem. For example, like a civil service exam or TNPSC group 1 examination, now think the competition is so high and you have to write so much. And the writing speed and the mechanics which you use, the pen you use, all matters. And the handwriting, very important. Whether you will be able to really continue the same style, same clarity in the handwriting in the first page to last page. So normally it changes. But now what is expected? At least 50% of the quality and the legibility and readability should be available in even the last page when you are writing 30-40 pages. Now problem when the boy or girl write examination, when the speed goes up, sometime you realize now you have so many questions to answer, but you find last few minutes or few time. So you learned in trouble again. Now there is another mistake we do. What we do? See, there are 20 questions. There are few questions we don't know. There are questions we know. So instead of writing, they might ask for 150 words and we write 250 words. No use. That 100 extra words, it's a cost of another question. People should understand what is not needed. Very, very important. Normally we tell, most of the videos I also told that better you should know what you should not do it. When you really know what should not you do it, then you know what is the right thing to do it. So that's one of the best thing I am telling you. It's a very, very important. People really lack in these things. So the time management and the way of writing and managing questions and the theme of writing, and there are many factors. Again, like preliminary, you also find a stage, so how you really perform. Above all, like in a preliminary point of view, that no teacher need to tell you, you know that which question you are not able to really do well and all. But in the main point of view, your mentor or a teacher, a coacher, who will be able to really guide you, what are the places you have to improve and how you can improve. Because if the long-standing experience and person has it through his own ages of experience, and he or she will be able to guide you the way you are writing, or the narration is bad or good, or you have to change, slate change, first part. And quality of writing, quality of answer, all these angles will be seen, and time management, and they will be able to guide you. So when you really model examination like that, and the teacher or guide will be able to really give you a perfect picture of where you stand, where you have to go. So the preliminary separate, main separate. So but both the examinations need a practice. But above all, preliminary mental mistakes, and main it's a more of time management and the continuing quality of handwriting and approach the answer and how much you would write. You should not count and write. You should be in a position to really think that, okay, this many lines you have written, and then it's enough, it's about 100 words or 150 words, whatever being asked. So whatever being asked, you should write only 10% less or more. Never do more than that. This will land you in trouble because it's at the cost of another question, right? This is very important. So always we say practice makes perfection. The perfection will come through your practice, own practice, and as well as the guidance from others. You ask any topper, they tell you, yes, as far as preliminary concerned, there are people who have done more than 100 tests. Every other day they will be writing exam. Every other day there will be a writing examination. This will help you in the real examination. Go and write. You will not have a fear. Your time management and trembling, shivering, nothing will be there. You will be writing one of the model tests like that. That same model test you are repeating in the original examination, right? So this you should understand. That's what the practice. The written examination, that's the main examination in any examination. The written, because you have already practiced, you have so much writing, your fingers will be paining, your shoulder will be paining. After writing 2 hours, you will feel that. Another 1 hour with all these pains in your hand, you have to really hold on it. Thus, this feeling comes when you write a real examination. But if you have done your practice earlier and this is known, yes, you will have a pain. This is a very common feature. Most of the students always tell that, no, when I write an examination, model examination, I feel so much pressure on my hand and finger and then shoulder. Yes, this is common because the 3 hours, the speed you are writing, the quality of writing, the pen handling, all matters. So when you do these type of practices, when you go to a real main examination, again, time management, the quality of writing, quality of handwriting, and your hand in the way you deal with the question, which one to be written well, and how much you can really give a space, and how much to be written in a particular question and all. So these all ideas will come in a perfect way. Again, it's a practice makes perfection. So this model examination, as much as a model examination a person writes and is or she is able to really go through it, the examination easily. It is well, in fact, many places I told. So suppose a person is going to war, the person had so much practice and he had a scare here and there, okay, fine, it's a valor. And when he goes and face a real war, and he will win and he will come alive. But when you really never practice, there is a war. But when you go and attack, and then you will be attacked and you will be dying, you will be no more. So it's like a war. How you deal with a war? Because practice makes you to win war. Same thing, it is a written war. Again, you do your practice so that you win this written examination war. right? So the takeaway, very takeaway important point is practice makes perfection. Do more model questions so that the fear go away, your practice is there, your time management is there, quality of answer is good. All these factors will be very useful in your real examination, right? So thank you very much, and then we'll take some other topic in next video. Okay.
For more videos, subscribe our channel. Please like, share and comment. Don't forget to click the bell icon.